Hey yo, Nashtaters here. So today I want to talk about the top 3 mistakes that I've made playing this game that perhaps you can avoid. Let's check it out. Alright folks, so here's the thing. Playing this game, when I first started, I was looking at people's videos and I was looking up websites to get information, but I still ended up making mistakes. And hopefully, by me making my own video, people can avoid these mistakes. Whether maybe you just download the game today, or you've been playing this game for 100 days, or maybe you're a player who's been playing the Japanese version that's months ahead of our global version, and you want to give the global version a shot. Whatever your background is, hopefully today you can take something away from this video. Now, you may or may not agree with what I say, and that's okay, because I'm just one man. These are just my personal experiences. And by the way, none of these mistakes are any particular order in priority or importance. I just, using them the way they want to use them. So mistake number 1, not managing your resources properly. Usually people will tell you, hey, don't build too many units at once, right? That's usually a lot of people's mentality. Or don't dump all your eggs in one basket. Don't just spend all your resources on just one unit and not building a balance of teams. So the key is try to make a squad. Squad is usually 4 to 5 maybe. Most story modes, most content in this game require you to use anywhere from 3 to 5 units. So my suggestion is concentrate on 3 to 5 units and work on each of them. And don't worry about everything else going on with other units, right? Just pick 3 to 5. Another thing is, take advantage of what the game is offering you. For example, right now we have JP job points and item drops X2 in story mode. Take advantage of that. It's a great time to increase the job levels of your units that you're working on. Another thing is pay attention every single day in the dungeon area. What are being 2x drops? For example, today's Monday, so the top 5 dungeons shown in terms of visibility are going to be the ones that are 2x. Also pay attention to dungeons or events that are limited. Make sure you prioritize those every day if you can. Those are important. Pot chamber, I can't emphasize this enough. This increases your equipment abilities, like your TMR abilities, and also increases your limit break abilities. Very important. You're very limited. Now, some events and shop events are going to give you an opportunity to buy them. Therefore, then at that point, you should be concentrating on farming gold, especially on the weekends. Take advantage of that. Use your resources properly for those. Mistake number 2, I feel like it's important. Maybe not like more important than others, but it's really, really important. And that is to set your pace. Make sure you set limits. Okay, I made burning out videos, and I mean it. I've been playing gacha games, console games, video games in general for as long as I can remember. Since I was a little kid. And when I became an adult and playing games, I realized I kind of get addicted too fast, too easily, especially when a new game comes out. And I spent a lot of time, losing sleep and stuff like that. And then that's kind of like an early sign that you're going to start burning out. Right now, I'm pretty burned out on 7 Deadly Sins. Like, I just log in to get things. Don't do that. Don't go down that path. The first event that came out in this game, I believe, on Global was the Golden Axe event. And I tell you, I farmed so much. I have enough recipes and materials to make like 3 plus 5 golden axes. And I'm serious. I don't need 3 plus 5 golden axes. I don't even know why I was doing it. But I think it's because of the first event. I want to really make sure in my mind I want to get ahead of the game, whatever. Then I realized, don't do it. that's gonna lead to the path of burning out. You know, if you keep at that pace, you're not gonna last long. No matter how much free time you have during the day, your health is way more important than anything else in life. And if you keep doing that, you're not gonna really have fun. Unless that's your mentality of having fun. Obviously, I can't, tell you what to do. That's not what this video is intended for. But setting a pace, setting goals, setting realistic goals, setting short-term goals. Figure out what's best for you and your account rather than, what everyone else is saying. Okay? Having a +2 equipment, as many people are figuring out, is okay. It's not quite as powerful as a +5, but it's enough. You have to figure out what is enough for yourself. Mistake number 3, I feel like is a big one as well. I mean, I could think of so many more mistakes I've made along my journeys playing games, but this one for this specific game, War of the Visions, is a big one. The big key thing here is do not, I repeat, do not compare yourself to others. Now, I myself have also made show and tell account videos, and I enjoy those, and a lot of people enjoy those. If you're a free-to-play player and you start comparing yourself to whales, it just doesn't make sense. If you drive a Honda Civic, which by the way is a great car, and you see a guy driving a Lambo down the street, it's cool to admire and say, hey, that guy worked hard or whatever, maybe trust fund baby, whatever. They have a nice car. I can maybe admire them. But don't compare yourself to them, because you're not them, they're not you. You don't know what circumstances, they did things to obtain that, right? They could be a drug dealer, a kingpin, I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there, but don't compare yourself to others. One thing I learned about life is, yes, there are going to be people worse than you, and yes, there are going to be people better than you. And one of the problems with playing games is there's no many ways to measure things other than ranking, right? This kind of goes back to the setting goals. Set a goal for yourself, set a goal for a rank. If you reach it, great. Make that a personal thing. Don't compare yourself to Nashtaters or whoever else. I'm me, you're you. You know what I'm saying? We're not the same. We're unique. And that's the beauty of being a human being. We're all unique, supposedly. Don't get caught up in that game of comparisons. I always learn someone's smarter than me, someone jumps higher than me, someone runs faster than me, someone makes more money, all that stuff. It's endless. It's going to be an endless comparison. Another dangerous mentality to have is, oh man, there's so many people worse than me. Don't think like that either. Because I feel like losers think that way. Losers are always going to look at people behind them, right? Some people might say, yeah, you should look for people ahead of you. But in this game, that's a dangerous game. That's a dangerous path to walk down. Thank you for watching. That's all the time I have for this video. I hope you learned something. And if you didn't, at least I hope you were entertained. If you have your own mistakes that you'd like to share, leave it in the comments section below. Or you disagree with one of mine, that's okay. Leave your comment in the section below. And as always, take care of yourself and all of your loved ones. Nashtaters out.